Hello and welcome back to Haven and Hearth. Alright, so in between episodes, I've been gathering stuff, piling stuff up, things of that nature. I've expanded the claim a little bit, not terribly much, but some. I have also gone and gotten some of my skills up a certain amount. I've got a little bit of learning points left because I just had a curiosity finish. I'm pretty much out of curiosities at the moment, so I figured now is a good time to go ahead and get started. It's been about 5 days or so since the last recording session. So, quite a long time to go without really getting some of these things done, but fairly short in the long term. So let's see. Let me take a quick look here. I have an axe. One of the things I need, however, is a saw. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab a bone. I think, yeah, I've got a quality 10 bone here. We're going to grab that. We're going to take a look here, see which one of these will give me some branches. Maybe some of these. There we go. I need a branch. Oh, not a branch. I need a bough. Actually, I have some boughs. Right over here. Grab one of those. Excellent. Alright, level 10, and my survival is above level 10. And I believe that is what is necessary to make. Tools. Bone saw. Yeah, it is survival and intelligence. Craft. Da-da-da-da! Alright, we have a quality 10 bone saw. Because the things you use a saw for do in fact get affected by the quality of the saw. So we're going to start. We're going to come right over here. I'm going to go right onto this guy. I do not want to chop into blocks. Oh, do I not have the necessary skill? Carpentry. I don't have carpentry yet. Well, let's buy that. There is a reason why I was saving some LP. Alright, make boards. We're going to make a board out of this. I got that one. Why is that only level 6? Oh, you know why? Because my carpentry is really low. Well, we'll leave it at that for the moment. We don't necessarily need high quality boards right now. Let's get a board out of this type of wood as well. I collected some different woods and some different rocks. But now I have boards, and as you can see, I got some more stuff unlocked. Like I could make a bucket, or I could make a wooden shovel. Those are things that are going to be important. Instruments, I could make a flute out of bones. I don't know why it had that showing still. Clogs. Alright, clogs. I can make clogs now. I guess that must have been from unlocking carpentry. Let's see, tableware. Oh, alright. So this is going to be important here very shortly. We can make a wooden cup. We could make wooden cutlery. We can make a wooden plate. All of those are going to be important things. Because using proper, like, dinnerware along with a table and chair gives you certain bonuses when you eat. All kinds of important things. Now, of course, we also have a bunch of stuff we can build now, and the first thing I want to do is I want to build this crate. We're going to put this right here. As long as it is inside our claim, it won't decay. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take these two boards, put them there, and then we're going to come over here, we're going to get a couple more boards. There we go. I don't need that up. Alright, and there we go. We have a crate. I'm going to stick all of this random meat and stuff in it. Not quite everything, but this is also an item I could pick up and carry, like so. Boop. Put it back down, like that. There we go. That is just another box like these guys for stuff. It's just a bigger one. All right, so you see this other thing I've left in here. It is a mole's paw bone. I managed to catch a mole and skin it and do all that sort of stuff, and got lucky because about 1 in 4 of them will give you a mole's paw bone, which is both a curiosity and a gilding. We're going to use it as a gilding because, as you can see, I have a handful of nettles. I got 5 more. I'm going to need 6 more in total, but let's clear out some of these guys as well. Just kind of boxes, barrels, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, we could actually make the tables and stuff. You know, I'm not going to bother clearing that out. Let's go over to craft here. I need clothes and equipment. Pants. Give me pants. Pants take 4 nettles. Now, this is going to be agility -1, but we don't really need our agility for anything. We're not, like, shooting a bow. So, at least not yet. We're going to do that. There we go. We have a level 11, which is actually a 10.5 nettle pant. We are going to take the paw bone, go ahead and gild it. There we go. And now this will increase our masonry, exploration, and perception. So if we watch, I'm going to go over to the perception. I do that. There we go. Our perception went up. We also have more exploration. We also have more masonry. Beautiful. So, we now have pants. We still need a shirt. We still need shoes. But we have pants. We don't have any other gildings at the moment, but there are some other things we could do. Oh, wait, there was one other building thing I wanted to see. Build. Buildings and construction. Houses. Timber house. Look at that. We could actually theoretically put a house down. Now, of course, we're going to need to do a few things first. But that is going to be the goal. That is kind of my goal, is to build a timber house. Now, see, I think these things are on an incline. Let's come over here. All right, let's go over here. We need to go to Adventure, Destroy on that. And we're probably not going to be able to do this in a single go, unfortunately. But we need to clear out an area, level it out, and pave it to put this house down. Now, I don't think we actually have to pave it, but it can't be built on this forest ground, so we'd either need to stomp it to dirt or pave it. And I figure we might as well pave it. Make things a little bit easier. As you can see, we're burning through our stamina quicker than we are burning through the stump. So we're not quite going to make that in time, but whatever. Not that big a deal. Unfortunately, gonna run out of stamina here real quick, but it does keep track of how much damage it's taken. As you can see, it's kind of changed color a little bit, which is one of the late indications of a damaged item, is the change in color. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe we have anything that would let us do the water thing. Wait a minute, I think... Is it under tools? No. Packs and sacks? No. There is something. Capes and robes, hats and headwear for equipment gilding. Well, let's see if we have any more. No, we just have those. The survival and the unarmed combat. Extras and accessories. Just jewelry. Beast ring. What is that? 3 fine bones. Okay. And string. Oh, and that actually has plus strength plus agility. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. Is it maybe somewhere else? Odds and ends? Oh, here we go. Water skin. I could do a water skin, I think. Let's see, you're fresh hides, which means this is my dry hides pile. Yeah, as you can see, I got that mole hide there. Let me do that. I'm going to put the mole hide back. Do that. We're going to go. I don't have my string. We're going to go ahead and just grab this because the quality on this doesn't make a difference at all. This is one of those items where the quality doesn't matter. There we go. All right, we have ourselves our nice little water skin. And now we need to go get ourselves some water to put in it. Could we? Oh, I'm blocked off by my own stuff there. All right. Now, as I recall, just over this way a little bit, there is a coastline. Maybe I will grab some of that wood on the way back, too. Yeah, just over here. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Instead of going there, I'm going to go grab this. I'm going to go grab this last nettle. Oh, there's a piggy over that way. Alright, go away from the piggy. Oh, and there's another type of wood here. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to left-click, pick up the water skin, right-click on a water source to fill it, and then put it back, and then I can go, hey, give me a drink. There we go, and now can I just do this again? Alright. There we go. The water is quality 12, and that it might actually be higher because 12 is my survival. So that is interesting. All right, let's pick up this log, and we will use the fast travel back because it is too much of a pain to try and do that otherwise. Okay, this is that same type of wood as this, so let's just kind of be there. There we go. Got ourselves another bit of tree without having to cut anything down. All right, so let's come over here. We're going to grab this. We're going to go back over to clothes and equipment, shirt, nettle shirt. That'll be all 6 of these. There we go. All right, so we have a shirt. There's no gilding on it yet, but we now have a shirt on. We're still missing shoes. And of course some other stuff too, but not too big a deal. We should probably go and see what's going on here. Oh, these are all done. Oh, I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the shift left click to make that studied. Yeah, we're gonna study that. I'm gonna put you back in there, and we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna finish destroying this. Now that we have more stamina. Drinking water, good quick way. We're actually almost done with this quest here. We would just need to eat until this guy goes up into the green, which is around 8,000. So we might do that just to get it out of the way. Probably about done here. Almost there. Come on. Just about. Oh, there we go. There's another one of those little experience point gain things. Okay, excellent. And we pick up a bit of that. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to stick these over here. This is apparently walnut wood. I could use some of that to make some clogs. I'm not going to at the moment. Let's instead, I think I need to unlock another skill. Where is it? Landscaping. Let's go ahead and unlock that. It should give me survey land. All right, so I think it's 7 by 7 I want. And that looks about right. All right, you are actually fine. Yeah, that looks good. That's all perfectly level. Okay, so I'm going to need to cut that tree down. Let's go ahead and pick these berries. At least a few of them. That'll do. One, two, three. Not so great. Well, you know what? There's some over there. I don't really care, because you can't eat these, but they are used as a spice. I'll just go ahead and drop the rest of those. And we're going to need to cut this tree down if we want to stick this house here. So let's go ahead and do that. Just a little choppy chop. Oh. Right, I am out of stamina. Now see, that does bring this down, as you can see. That's going down. We are going to have to eat something eventually. Especially since after this is chopped down, we're also going to need to take out its stump as well. And I'm too tired again. Drink here, drink there. Alright, tell you what, I will come back after I have this tree and its stump taken care of, and we can move on to the next step of trying to get a house. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I have finished up removing that stump. I got a bunch of these tough roots with it, though, so that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Can these actually be stockpiled? No. I think that these guys get used... Oh, maybe they get used over here. Root woven brooch. You know what? What do you take? Oh, you take survival and dexterity? What do you affect? Exploration and lore? Let's just go ahead and turn all of these into that. It's not like I'm gonna get anything better out of them. Okay, I can get 3 apparently. And I end up with 1 of these left. Interesting. You know what? Let's go ahead and put one of these on. Yeah, it's my shirt, right? You can use the extra exploration, and the extra lore won't hurt. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't really have space for much anything more, but we'll go ahead and we'll move some of these guys down like that. We'll just hang on to them for the moment. All right, so the next step would be paving. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of this, and I'm doing this way intentionally. Don't worry. I know I'm doing it wrong. All right. So I got some of this red rock. And let me go ahead and pull this up. All right, so this is the area I want. It is 7 by 7. This is the room it is going to take for the amount for the house we want. And don't worry that part of it is outside. The part that is important is the door. So as long as I have the door facing inside, it'll be fine. Now, one of the things is, like I said, I wanted to pave the ground here first. If I go adventure, landscaping, where is it? Do I not have it? Oh, you know what? I'm probably missing stoneworking, right? Stoneworking. Buy. There we go. And now we have lay stone paving. So if I wanted to say come over here and do that, oh, you cannot do that on the selected terrain. I would need, I don't know, you know what, let me find out really quick. I'm gonna just do this as a, all right, you can't stomp that to dirt either, apparently. So, the one thing I would have to do is plow. If I come over here and I hand plow, which, holy crap, look at how much stamina that took, I can now go lay stone paving on that same spot. And there we go. If I step out, you can see it's that little spot right there. But as you saw, that takes a lot of stamina to do. So instead, we're going to do something slightly different. I'm going to make up a couple of boards. I think it's just 2 I need. And we didn't have that one yet anyway. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to go to build. We're going to go vehicles and movables, wooden plow. Call Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. All right, 6 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More useful stuff from the stumps. And then we need 4 tree boughs. I only have 1 left, I believe. Ugh, my throat. So we're going to need to find some more boughs, which I believe... Yeah, here we go. We just need 4. We'll come over here. We'll grab these boughs. We'll go back. We'll have a plow, which will come in handy later as well. There we go. We got 4. Come back over here. All right, we got ourselves a plow. Now, how you use this, you right-click. It changes the icon to this little dig icon, and you can go do things. I can right-click again to make it go away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on this. And then I'm going to say, come to there. And as it leaves a square, it plows. And as you can see, while I'm using stamina, I am not using it anywhere near as fast. I am probably, however, going to have to go and drink up really quick here, since I already used so much demonstrating. Drink, drink, drink. And then once we get this done and the house started, we will probably work on getting ourselves some food. As you saw, I have plenty of meat from the animals and stuff I've gotten, but we haven't cooked it yet. So you can't eat it. Not until it's cooked. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get this area plowed. You already saw how to lay the stone. So I am going to go ahead and get all of that done, and we will come back once I am ready to do something else. See you in a few. Alright, I am just about done laying stone here. I'm going to go ahead and remove my little survey marker. I'm going to go ahead and just get the last little 4 spots here. Hopefully I have enough stamina left. I've run myself out of water. There we go. Excellent. Now we have a nice little 7x7 area. Now I'm going to need at least 1 board. I'm going to go ahead and grab a single board off of here, because I don't know what kind of stamina I've got, so we're just going to do that. And again, a house like this, the quality doesn't matter. So let's go ahead. We're going to build, building, house, timber house, and we want to place this like that. As you can see, it fits nicely in the 7x7. It has the little rim around it, but it counts as the full 7x7 because you see the little roof overhangs. We want it so that the doorway there is going to be in the side here, and let me just click it down first. All right, so you can see there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So we're going to go ahead and put the 1 board in. Now that there is 1 item in it, it'll stay if I click off. If I didn't put anything in it, it would go away, but now it's all set. Now, as you can see, actually you can't see at the moment, but if I were to do this, you know, it's got like these little colors and blah, blah, blah. All of that depends on the materials you use to make it and what quantities of what materials. If you want to make something like this in a specific color scheme, you can do so. You just got to figure out exactly what materials you need in what amounts in order for it to come out the way you want. At the moment, I don't particularly care, so we're going to probably just get that built. One of the things I do kind of want to do, though, is get a fire pit up. I kind of want a fire pit before I do too much anything else. And you know what? I'm going to put it, like, I think here. No, maybe not there. Maybe over here? Where do I want a fire pit? That's a good question. Where do I want a fire pit? I kind of feel like it should be in one of these spots here where this stuff is sitting. Let's get a couple of stones. I don't remember how many it takes. We're gonna go ahead and start doing that though. It is buildings and construction. Production? No. Not furniture. Not a container. Economy? No. Furnaces and fireplaces. Here we go. Fireplace. It takes 10. So if I want that somewhere, yeah, let's just put it like here. So we need 10 stones. Doesn't necessarily matter how it's set up. But I think what I am going to do, if I can get enough... Come on. There's a lot of these red rocks around, so I think I'm going to use this as my primary paving material. So what I'm going to do here is get at least 11 of these stones. And see if I have... the energy to do this. Alright, we have 11. I'm gonna pick this guy up. Come over here. We're gonna set it down basically where I want to put the thing. We're gonna do that. We're gonna say, yeah, come over this way with it. That's fine. Pick you back up. Put you back down over here, because we're not doing farming just yet. That'll probably be next episode. Let's go ahead and... I want to pave. Pave. Just that one spot. There we go, just like that. And now we'll go back and... Nope, not that way. In here. There you are. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and put all these in. Alright, now... Oh, hey, look, it actually took the color of the stones, too. That's cool. I didn't realize it was actually going to do that. Alright, I'm going to grab some water. We're going to put some branches in. Let's just see if we can get... is there any with branches? Yeah, let's just grab some branches. Now, you can fuel it with other things as well. We'll get into that later. I'm going to put 6 of these branches in. And how I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these up. Wait, let's zoom in a little bit so it'll be easier to see. I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to shift and right-click, and it'll put it in and give me another one. So I'll keep doing that until there's only 2 left in the inventory. I will take off the shift. I will put that one in there. And as you can see, we have mostly filled this up with fuel. And again, the quality of the fuel matters. So these are all quality 10. Everything is quality 10. It's not going to matter too much at the moment, but as we go forward, it will. All right, I'm going to get myself some more stamina. I'm going to go ahead and load up my inventory. We will be back when we are going to make ourselves some food. All right, I just wanted to come back really quick here because I saw this as we were heading over to the water. This is important. This is a wild wind sown weed. We'll come back to that in a moment, but that item right there is how you start farming if you're not doing something like, say, stealing somebody else's seeds. So that is kind of important, which is why I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and show that. We're going to go ahead and do that. We'll get that. Here we go. All right, I grabbed a few boughs. I'm going to go ahead and take those back. You know what? We're going to walk back here really quick. I was going to just kind of cut it. You know what? We're just going to go over the 30-minute mark a little bit because I want to show you guys another little interesting trick. And this will work for pretty much anything where you can keep the range appropriate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And we're going to take these boughs and I'm going to put them right, I'm going to stockpile them right there. Let's say, right here. And we're just going to go ahead and put all of them in, all 5. And now I'm going to right-click this, and I'm right next to this stockpile. So if I do this, it will pull from the stockpile I'm standing next to put the thatching material in, to put in the items. So that's kind of an important thing. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this wild windsown weed. I have one slot open here. We're going to stick it into our drying frame. There are other ways to do this, but this is your early way to do it. And this will dry out and turn into a seed of some random type. And that'll probably be our first seed. So we got that. We've got this. Let me really quickly here put you away. We're going to grab all the random meats I have, as in every last one of all the different types of animals. That is all of them. Okay, I have all the meat. We're like Arby's here. We got the meats. All right, and we're going to come over here. And now, remember I put this, thing right here on there, light fire? You're going to hit the craft button. And we're going to do this. And it's going to be a giant pain, because it takes forever, and it takes, like, just slightly over half your stamina. Well, I suppose it's technically just under, but you can't do it if you're under 20%, so it's like, requires more than 40% of your stamina, and you gotta be quick. Gotta right-click on the thing, and there we go. And I'm gonna hold on to this for a moment. As you can see, it's still here. This one actually didn't go out very quick, so if you put it in your inventory, well, it actually burned down before I could click it into the inventory. But that'll happen, and it's random how long it takes. So we're going to open our fire pit, and we're going to come over to our craft. We're going to go to food. I'm going to just say roast meat, because all I feel like doing at the moment is just roasting this meat. Now, I could grab some spices, like, say, those juniper berries, but I'm not concerned with doing that at the moment. We're just going to craft all. We're going to go through, we're going to craft every last one. And as you can see, even though, well, let's see, all right, 6. And it's still 6. Okay. I thought there might have been some adjustment for the fuel used, but no, you know what? It's probably because of my poor cooking stat. So we're probably just lucky it's not being dragged down by cooking. Alright, and there we go. That should be all of that. Now, unless I had more stuff to do, I could, do this, but in order to save fuel, I'm going to go ahead and put this out. There we go. I have put that out. I would need to go through that process to relight it again, but there's still fuel in it. So, before we go, let's take a quick peek at these guys here. We got agility from the rabbit. What does the mole do? Perception. Nice. Int. I got mostly int and perception here. Now, what were we sitting at? We have a perception. So let's finish out the perception here. I think that's mole. Yep. There we go. We got perception. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some int, because that is important. That determines certain items. Let's go ahead and do some int again. Quite possibly. Not quite. Oh, hey, there we go. We got ourselves up into the green, though. Excellent. I don't care so much about agility, so we'll just round it out with that. Let's go ahead and get some agility if we can. Not quite. I'm going to save this last mole for later. Now, it'll stop being sizzling roast mole and just become a roast mole at some point. But I'm not too concerned about that, to be honest. And you're int. Okay. Alright, was just kind of checking. Alright, so what I'm going to do is between episodes here, I'm going to chop all this stuff up into blocks and boards. I will grab some additional boughs. I think I will come back after we have this house built. And we will start moving in. Maybe if things work out in an appropriate manner, I will come back just as we're ready to finish building the house. Something like that. But hey, we got ourselves some additional clothes. We've started in on preparing for a home. We've cooked food. We actually got our first set of seeds for farming. We don't actually have the seeds yet. That'll take time. But we got the item we needed for it. all good. We have made a lot of progress, even if we did go a little bit long. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.